I'm going to show you 4 different types of cenotes here that exist deep in the heart of the Yucatan Peninsula, here near Merida. Living here in the Yucatan has given me some amazing opportunities to experience many different types of cenotes, each one having a life and personality of its own. Some are massive chambers, some are open and illuminated by the sun, and some still have even had human remains in them. If you want to get a glimpse of the Mayan underworld, or if you're trying to see the best cenotes for the perfect day trip near Merida, then you need to see this video. And each that I'm going to show you today have something super special and super unique about them. There's even one at the end that has a glass elevator. Just like most things in life, the journey needs to be appreciated, and the journey to get to these cenotes is no exception. After a colorful drive through rural Yucatan, here we are at the main entrance of Cenote Santa Barbara, and it seems like the entrance to a magical world. The cenotes aren't far from the main entrance and the restaurant. It only takes a few minutes to get there. You can either choose from a bike or the route that we are opting for today, the troca. Okay, and we've arrived, and we're walking to the first cenote. And to get here, in general, you could rent a car. It's about an hour drive from Merida, or you can take a colectivo. I found out you could type in colectivo Momun, and that'll show you where the location is to catch it in Merida. If you don't want to think about the trip here, you check out my link below. Just want to get a tour and be picked up for Merida. Where we're about to enter right now is a sacred place to the Maya. It's believed that these caves are actual portals to the underworld, or portals to the realm of the dead. The Mayan word for the underworld is Xibalba, which translates to place of fear. So this is the first cenote that I'm going to show you here today, and it's a totally covered cenote. So an interesting thing about this is it's more likely that it's going to remain a consistent temperature, being that it's totally covered and not exposed to the elements. But as you can see, this is really awesome. There's like tree roots that come down from the top, outside of the cave. Interesting fact, one of the tours we took, they actually said that that was a way that they would actually locate cenotes, was by these roots that hang down, and if they see this type of tree, then they can make a good guess that there's water under here. And also, this cenote right here is not that deep compared to some of the other ones that we're going to see today. Something to note as well when you step into these cenotes is that you're not supposed to touch the wall. And that's something I didn't know when I first came down here. It stops the natural process of forming. Like, there's a lot of bacteria and a lot of stuff going on there, so we don't want to touch that. That's also why there's showers in the beginning. Get any kind of grossness, oils and such off of you.
Okay, where are you from?
He went to
Merida?
Feeling good? Feeling rejuvenated? So that was the first one. Cenote Cascabel. Each cenote that we're visiting today has something unique and special about them. I'd say that one is the fact that it's totally covered. You feel like you're in a big geode. Everything's shiny and you feel really separated from the world. The next cenote that we're going to visit is called Cenote Chakin. And there's a shining difference between that one and the next one. What makes this cenote special is the fact that it's half covered. That means the water's both protected from the sun, but you can also see pieces of the sun come through, and it creates a spectacular, dazzling light show. Imagine what ancient Mayans thought, coming to a place like this and seeing something like that. Mayans have a really unique way of thinking that really incorporates nature into everything, and can't help but see why, living in a place like this. It might seem like these cenotes are stagnant water just by looking at them through the photos, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The cenotes here in the Yucatan are connected through an underground maze of winding limestone that slowly flows like an underground river that filters the water as it goes. These particular cenotes are part of the Anillo de Cenotes, which translates to Ring of Cenotes. And that's because if you zoom out on the map, you can see that these cenotes form a ring, and that's not a happy little accident. We're swimming right now in the outer edge of an impact crater that is believed to be the reason for the extinction of the dinosaurs. And it's on to the next one. Now, this next cenote is called Cenote Ise. It's a completely open cenote. Also has something amazing about it. You'll see. Hey there, little guy. Sorry I ruined your hiding spot. You're a very nice kitty. Hola, buenos días. So this is the deepest cenote that I'm going to show you today. And I start to get to these walls and I just know that there's just chambers of endless water. It's pretty intense, you know? Just knowing that there's endless miles of winding caves just below my feet. While all this water is getting cleaned by the limestone, it's also getting filtered through minerals like calcium and magnesium. You'll be amazed at how clean the cenotes feel and how soft your skin feels after you get out of the cenotes. Let's go check out the shininess here. Looks pretty epic. The last cenote is back at the restaurant, so back on the Troca, where we're heading to the last and most accessible cenote. That's because it's back at the entrance, but also because it has its own elevator. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Oh.
Estira.
This is the newest, most recent addition here at Cenote Santa Barbara. And if you see somewhere that it says that there's 3 cenotes here, now there's actually 4. But this is the newest one, and it's a totally open cenote and features. It's kind of like a lazy river situation. You can just kind of float around and there's different waterfalls. It is pretty amazing here. cave over there. I kind of want to check it out. Let's go. This is so cool. It's like your own little grotto back here. And after leaving all of your energy behind at the Cenotes, there's a restaurant here that has super amazing food. It's highly recommended to eat here, especially after swimming in 4 cenotes before you hit the road. These 4 cenotes are just a small taste of the cave systems down here in the Yucatan. Which one was your favorite cenote out of the ones that I've showed you today? Would you be interested in seeing some of the lesser traveled 2 cenotes here that are more off the beaten path? Let me know in the comments. And if you want a private tour of this place with transportation included when you're visiting Merida, going through my affiliate link below helps support these videos. If you want to learn about another style of cenote that's here in the Yucatan, check out my video on Cenote Azul and Bacalar. And also a massive shout out to everybody who's subscribed so far. It means a lot that you'd come along with me. I truly believe that the great vibes here in the Yucatan attract some great people, and it feels great to have some awesome people here to share the adventures with. And if you haven't subscribed yet, watch out for some great videos coming up soon that'll hopefully give you a reason to. See you next time.